What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chewbacca here, and today I'm going to be talking about Gacha games. Now, recently, I've got into Genshin Impact, and for all you people who don't know, Genshin Impact is this new action RPG game. It came out almost about a year or so ago. I think the first year anniversary is coming around pretty soon. But anyways, yeah, you do regular RPG shit. You run around, you kill monsters, you grind levels, do dungeons with your friends, all that good shit. And the story's pretty cool too. But the absolute best part of this game is the gambling. Yep, you heard me, gambling. Because underneath all that nice shit, Genshin Impact is just another gacha game. A very nice looking gacha game, but a gacha game nonetheless. Now, of course, for all the people out there who don't know what the hell a gacha game is basically a video game based on these like vending machine things they have in Japan and Asian countries where you show up, you put money in, you get a little like toy capsule, little action figure thing out of this machine. And now, the whole machine is stuffed with like thousands or hundreds of these things, with some being more rare than others, with the end game being the company trying to milk you of all your fucking money as you hope to collect all these little action figure toy things. Now, I bet you're thinking, these sound just like loot boxes, except for no. Gacha games are fucking worse than loot boxes. Like, when I tell you this, I fucking mean it. In a gacha game, they'll put any and everything into the pool of summonable items to make sure that you do not get whatever the hell you're looking for. If it'll lower your chance of you pulling it, they'll throw it in there. Clothing, armor, characters, shitty characters that'll never get used, character shards, weapons, shitty weapons you'll never use, all in the hopes of getting you to spend money on this damn game. And to make matters worse, some games, not all, but a lot that I've played, have shitty ass pull rates. Like Genshin, for example, the top characters in their game, they use characters and they're graded by stars. And so most of the times, when you're summoning on the banner, you're trying to summon for that 5 star. 5 star is like the highest rarity of character you can get. Now go ahead and try to guess what your chances of pulling that brand new character that just came out. Go ahead, I'll wait. All right, time's up. If you want to pull a new 5 star on any of these Get Your Impact banners, you have a whole whopping 0.6% chance of getting that character. Yes, you heard me correct. 0.6%. And the only saving grace in that shitty ass summon rate would have to be the pity system. Now, a pity system is basically developers acknowledging that the average person can only take getting shitted over so many times before they say fuck this game and quit. So the pity system is put into place. So after you failed so many times because the system's rigged against you, that eventually you'll get one of the new characters that you're trying to get. But to hit this pity, you have to do a whole 90 summons, which can be, summoned in either singles of ones or multiples of 10. But anyway, you have to summon 90 times on these banners before you hit pity. Now, full disclaimer, I'll say it now. I'm pretty fucking spoiled since the gacha game that I've played religiously for about the past 6 years, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. The highest summonable rarity in that game is an SSR. Every multi is guaranteed one SSR. Every pool in that multi of 10 has a 10% chance of being an SSR, 5% chance of being, the featured SSR in that on that banner, and 5% chance of being unfeatured. So hypothetically, let's say I'm summoned on the banner. I do a multi-summon. My 10th summon is already guaranteed to be an SSR. Okay, let's say I get lucky and one of my 10 pools is another SSR. So now I have a 5% chance of it being unfeatured and a 5% chance of being featured. If it's featured card and there's 4 featured cards, I now have a 25% chance of getting the character that I want. But back to the point I was trying to make. In playing Genshin Impact, I started to notice that this looks like it's a lot of people's first time playing a gacha game. And so, I'm seeing like a lot of complaints about the summoning system and all that, and rightfully so. But it's just a little weird since, I've played this game. I've been doing this for about 6, 7 years at this point, dealing with this kind of shit. At this point I can look at a game and tell, is this worth my time? Which most of the ones I've played really haven't been worth my time mostly because I dedicate so much time playing that Dragon Ball Z game. But the point I'm trying to make is when it comes to these kind of games, there's just some things you're gonna have to accept. And this is mostly for, the free to play players out there. If you're a free to play in a gacha game, 9 times out of 10, you will not be able to either collect every character in the game or get them to their full potential. And that is okay. All right? Listen to me. That is okay. Now, I know fear of missing out is a thing, but you got to get over that. Unless you're willing to spend money on this game, on these games, and I mean a lot of money. No one's gonna blame you if you don't want to do that, but you're gonna have to just accept you cannot have everything that's available to you in the game, and it's no fault of your own. It's because of these shitty mobile game tactics, which, and honestly, as good as a game it is, Genshin Impact is basically a mobile game that managed to make free from the platform of mobile. You can play Genshin Impact on your phone. You can play it on your computer. You can play it on your tablet. You can play on your goddamn PlayStation. And who knows, maybe the next year or so, it'll come to Switch and Xbox too. When it comes to Genshin Impact or any gacha game in general, just ask yourself, why are you playing it? Are you just playing it for the story? The story in Genshin, I would say, is a pretty solid story. It's easy to follow, and it's really interesting. And according to them, they have a 10-year plan, so you'll have 10 years of story worth to follow. And you want to know the best part about that? The story is pretty simple to get through. You can get through the whole story with all the free to play characters. Now, that might sound like ass, but it's the truth. You can do it that way. And if that's all you care about, you won't really care about missing out on a couple of banner characters. Now, on the other hand, Genshin Impact is also like a team building game. If you care about that, then unfortunately, you're probably gonna have to dish out a couple dollars, more than a couple dollars, but you get the point. Me, as an example, for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, I play mostly for the sake of collecting, because the story is non-existent. It hasn't got an update in years. I don't even know what the fuck the story is. I like summoning for my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. My PNG is better than your JPEG, that kind of stuff. I summon, I show off to my friends. It's a nice shot of dopamine. Makes you feel good when you get it. You feel like shit when you don't, but you move on. And with their generous pull rates, I can do that. But anyways, my whole takeaway from this is when it comes to any gacha games, judge it based on how you play and if it's worth your time, if it's worth your time and play style. If you're here for story, if you're here for collecting, does this game respect that? Now, I just want to close off with saying, with these kind of games, it's okay to spend money every now and then. If you like the game and you want to support them, give them a couple bucks, toss it at them. I do it every now and then. As long as you can afford to do so, do it. It's your money. I can't tell you how to spend it. But all I'll ask is don't be that idiot out there that gets duped into spending money he doesn't have. Now, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you did it, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. And with that, I'm out. Peace.